I'm going to try to explain to you in this video how much mat border you need to have around your image. And there's no right and wrong answer here. There's personal preference. Typically I get asked this question a lot, and I try to do my best to explain what's normal. Our site figures out what's normal for you. So if you want to trust us, we've really built a smart site in the sense that it thinks about the size you've entered with your art and how much border it really should have around it. So that being said, typically people will a lot of times make their mats too small in general. And here's what happens. So let me show you. Okay, first off, let's start with a mat that we don't allow you to go less than 3/4 of an inch on any mat. But people go all the way down to 3/4 of an inch. Granted, on this, not the right color, didn't go for color. I went for a mat I had in stock. So now imagine that a frame is going to cover 1/4 of an inch of this space on all sides. So into where my thumbs are at. I'm only going to see, in the end, about 1/4 of an inch of that pretty color that I want. And when you're adding a mat, typically you're doing it to enhance a mat. So why add such a small mat? If you're doing it to keep costs down, I understand that. That makes perfect sense. But even still, bumping up another 1/2 inch or something isn't going to make that much difference in the terms of cost. So, that being said, in my opinion, in most scenarios, this is wrong. Doesn't mean it's wrong and you can't do it, but it's not the right way to use a mat. So now we come all the way over to this mat. Now is that wrong? Definitely not. That's just a personal preference. Do you need to go that big? Absolutely not. But lots of people like to do that. They like to get great big mats and then have a frame out here and just take a small piece and go really big with it. Common, but not as common as just putting what's maybe a typical mat size on it. So this shows what a size mat would look like for this piece. This happens to be the one that goes on this piece. That's why it kind of matches a good color for this piece as well. But that being said, it's about 1.5 inches, and it does justice to the picture. It doesn't do too much. It just is just enough. So remember, it's what's appealing to the eye. There's no absolute right and wrongs. It's what you want, what your budget can be, and the look and style that you're going for.